Hi, I'm Lynn, and here's what's happening in Dorset today. This is a perfect picnic spot.
Sorry, yeah, really nice. It's a beautiful spot. So you can get the scope how big that is for the size of Lynn. Well worth the visit.
Today has been so full of surprises. So let's get started. So it's the next morning on our holiday in the Dorset area, and today we are stopping on a random dirt road to look at an old bridge on the Oxtongue River. We're trying to find non-pay things to do. Use trail at your own risk. It just looked like there was a cool bridge down here on the map, but that doesn't mean it is a cool bridge. But you know us, anything off the beaten track. Oh, they're calling this Hunter's Bridge. Honey. There's a pretty spot I found.
It is.
Can't complain about this. Now, this road goes all the way to that 35, but I don't think a truck can drive on this bridge. I'm gonna walk down there and see what I can see.
What do you think of that as a bridge?
Oh, I actually found a trail. So we'll go down here and have a peek at those little rapids. And today the temperature has dropped 10 degrees Celsius. So I'm shaking right now. Gotta go get my sweatshirt for sure today. But it looks like a cool spot down here. So these are all rock ledges going down to the Oxtongue River. We got a little bit of rapids here. That's a perfect, beautiful little spot. Totally glad we came here. I have totally no idea where Arnie went. There's nobody here. I haven't heard any screaming, so he hasn't been eaten by a bear. But I mean, there's that possibility I could get eaten by a bear. I don't know where he went. He'll find me.
That's the bridge right there. Gonna find Lynn. Trying to watch my step here. Whoa. I'm going to have to call her and see where she is. Oh, there she is down there. This is the wooden bridge. It's probably got a load capacity on it. Lynn's right there. Beautiful sunny day. I don't know how the snowplow goes over this in the wintertime without hooking these boards. Unless there's no snow maintenance. I thought that's what the sign might have said, no snow maintenance.
There, look at all the rocks in here, eh? I'm guessing it's pretty low, so it's easy to get in here. Oh, I guess in the summer you could go right through there. Oh, this is nice. This is nice for an unmarked trail.
Like to have that in your backyard every day. It's not a nice spot. Look how the rock is on an angle like that. It's a beautiful spot. I can just see me kayaking right down here. Water is nice and clean. Lynn's gonna do some walk up. Take it easy, hon. Don't break a neck there. Oh look, he's doing some tree removal. We call it Beaver Lynn.
This is a perfect picnic spot.
peaceful. There's Lynn on the rock right there. I don't know if she's fishing or what she's doing.
I don't know if year round you can hop into the middle of the river, but certainly at this time of the year you can go right out there, as you can see Arnie out there. I'm guessing at some time of the year it's a lot rougher, but it's a beautiful spot.
Watch my step here. Actually, the rocks are all quite stable. So I'll skip along these rocks. Just like that. Step in that little one right there. I'm thinking it's pretty nice down there. I walk down a little farther. Hopefully Lynn knows where I am. She's way back there somewhere. Must be quite the flood here in the spring of the year. I was going to build one of these in my backyard. But I think it'd be way easier just to build a house here. Imagine listening to that all night long. The rocks are all tilted at an angle like that. So something's happened here. But there's people that know what that is, but I don't know what that is. But whether this was a shelf that broke off or something. But it is quite a nice spot. And these rocks are not loose, they're real stable to walk on. So you can walk real easily. And there's quite a bit of water there moving actually. Here she comes. Lynn's right in her groove right now. She wants to get out more often. And if you're in this area, I highly recommend this. It's extremely nice. Sorry, yeah, really nice. I think I'm going to skip on a little farther. Ah, nice little groove in the rock there. Nice spot.
That'll be a good view from down there.
I was just telling people, if you're going to come off that bridge, you definitely should come here. This is the highlight.
But this goes in a loop, this road, so you can access it from the other way too. Isn't that something?
It's actually, with the water running, I'm actually feeling cold. I guess this is where everybody goes. This is definitely the highlight. Isn't that incredible? Here she comes. So if you're going to stop at the bridge, you definitely should come down to here. So this is a few thousand feet down the stream, but this is definitely the highlight. The water is really dropping here. Look at that gorge, eh?
we've found when we've gone on so many hikes that it's those ones that aren't advertised that are always the best. And this is spectacular. I would recommend it to anyone. No charge whatsoever. Beautiful, beautiful scenery.
See those rocks? They're all tilted in. And that's the gorge right there. Beautiful spot. You can see right there, there's a big round spot in the rock, probably where it's been washed out. See that round stone there? It's a beautiful spot. So if you ever make it to the bridge, make sure you walk down here, because you're going to be disappointed if you don't see it. You want to go down there and see it all the way up. Do it over here. Me too, right up here. People, if you go to the bridge, you have to come down here. You won't get the point if you don't come down. Leveled out a little bit. Still a fantastic picture. Yeah, that's dropping down quite a bit actually there. But you can really get a good sense how that rock is all on an angle right now. It's a beautiful spot. I imagine I can just walk right along there. I don't know how far she wants to walk. And I don't know where she is right now.
This is a little farther down the river. Into the sunshine on this part.
think we're gonna go too much farther. I was just gonna walk down here and see what's available. Normally these rocks are slippery, but they're actually extremely dry for walking on. Got a little bit of a gravel base there. Might take a look at that. I might try to step right over that. What do you think? Pretty good. Just gonna watch my footing here a little bit. I don't know if you can see Lynn there. See her there? It's a beautiful spot. I might just walk out to the corner there, see what it looks like, and then I'm going to go back, I think. Got a little sandy beach there. Oh, there's actually a sign right there for the kayak, for the canoers. I guess that's a place where you pick the canoe up and you walk, because you can't canoe up this extremes. So I'm thinking they walk the canoe on that trail right up through the bush there, past the bridge. If you're going to build a cottage, this is where to build a cottage. Whoa, nice spot. That looks a little tricky. I think I can do it. That rock may be a little loose. I know, that's quite a large step right there. I wanted to get over there, but I'm thinking I'm going to get a soaker. I want to see that little gravel pile. Not today. Oh, there's a little gravel pile right there. Oh, Lynn's waiting for me. I better go and check up and see what she's doing. Should I wash my footing here? A few. Oh, it's a beautiful spot.
This is the only Zoom I have.
And the rocks are real stable, so you can walk on the rocks and don't move.
I know, that's a nice thing.
Like they're not floppy, you know? How's her mustache?
It's ruining all the shots. What? Yeah. This is gonna get 10 out of 10 from us, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, if people come to this area, they'd be a fool not to look at this. If you like this type of stuff. And this is the thing. here.
And this is a quick view of the other side of the bridge. Definitely you want to be going on the right side of the bridge because that river keeps giving and giving and giving. You think it's spectacular when you start, but when you finish you realize it just keeps getting better. So I'm not sure if this is Oxtongue River Ragged Falls. There's a provincial park just down the road called Oxtongue River Ragged Falls Park, something like that. It's literally just down the road. We're gonna stop there and see what that's all about. Being a provincial park, it could be something you have to pay for. And this is, yeah, this would be nice absolutely any time of the year. And over the bridge, it's this is only for ATVs. It's called Hunter's Bridge. It's not, no vehicles are allowed. Okay, we're off. We're gonna go to the other end of this trail. So we came from Dorset this morning. We came up this black road here. We came out by Dwight and we took Highway 60, which is this that goes into Algonquin Park. But right now we are here, and this is the little pathway along the river that we were on. And we're just gonna, the car's parked here, so we are gonna get in the car and drive to the end of this and see if there's stuff down there and maybe grab some lunch. Okay, we drove just a little farther down the road. This is where the trail actually starts. And we were looking for a name. It's the Oxtongue Rapids Trail. It's only 2 kilometers. They say 2,500 steps. And there's a woodlands trail. And there's a rapids trail, which I'm guessing by the beauty of the rapids trail, that's the one everyone takes. Even a picnic table here. That's a bonus.
Yes, it is, honey. I'll get a little more you in there, right?
I was hoping to get some of the water. I think you can see that there's water there. We just had a nice lunch. It's a lot cooler now. It's beginning to feel almost freezing. But this place is definitely worth a stop, like I said before. Even just for the sound of the rushing water. What is it about that sound? How can you not like that? I was also wondering about if I made a good decision waiting till the week after Thanksgiving to come here, because a lot of the restaurants and stuff are closed. But I brought my own meals, I made my own stuff, and I'm guessing most of the year this is unbelievably crowded. And there is nobody here, like just the odd person, which for us is wonderful because I feel like it lets you experience it a lot better. It makes you feel more part of nature as a part of a crowd. So I think it was a good decision. And I think in the future I would definitely go on the shoulder season as well, just to avoid crowds. I mean, look at this place. Told Arnie that I would film at this stop because it's really, really hard for me to stitch together in order so that it's not too rough videos from three cameras. I have a GoPro, my camera, and he has his. And there he is in the middle of the river with his camera out. And unfortunately, Arnie's backlit. But what a beautiful area. Stop saying that. I've said that already. I know. Someone's joined us. A little doggy. Just driven a little bit up the road and we're at Oxtongue River Ragged Falls Provincial Park. We're about to scan the code and see what's in here. There we go. We're heading to the falls up a path. It's getting a little late. I was up till 3 in the morning editing my videos from yesterday. So we had a late start. but already we can hear the falls. It's gonna have a hard time beating our last stop. But it will be interesting to find out.
Cool, eh?
We're very cold. Rugged Trail to Ragged Falls. I have a feeling they're going to be bigger than the last ones because on the whole trail you can hear the water. Oh, but I hope it's not all fenced off. It's not all fenced off, is it?
Oh, is it crossing, isn't it?
Yes.
Can't get near it.
Now I wondered from down below if we go the water trail.
Let's just go up first and then we come back that way.
Definitely a big waterfall, but okay. Arnie's gone around here where it looks like there's no fence. It's kind of scary. Arnie, those are needles. They're slippery, those needles.
Pretty hard to see it with all the trees. We can't get any closer, so see if Lynn's got a better spot.
Look at this, Arnie. It almost looks like a well.
That's really odd, eh?
That's extremely odd.
There's another one here.
Aren't they weird? That's perfectly circular. This is the top of the falls. Just as beautiful. Just a little more tame, but spectacularly pretty. Waterfalls.
the river down there. And then up there making a new friend. They say this is dry right now. They say in a normal summer you can't even walk down here. Yeah, it's amazing. You actually had a little whirlpool here too.
Yeah, I can see them climbing down there. Just talking to a fellow. This is the other side of the falls, and in the spring this was overflowing with water too, so it was a double falls. Another one of those holes in the rock. Can you get down there? Want to take my camera? Or you can't do it? Good view.
So you can get the scope how big that is for the size of Lynn. It's had a lot of noise here, you can hardly hear. That's a real nice spot. I'm extremely curious to that hole right there. It's like the water is going into the hole, but it's not. It's coming out in the bottom. So there's another round hole right there. Probably there. It's a extremely nice spot. So yeah, they say in the spring the water divides right in half around that island. Up that way or this way? It just levels right out. And this is the top of the falls, and you see it levels right out and disappears in the forest. And it just goes down that embankment. Hard to get a picture of the whole thing.
We've just walked to the bottom of the falls now to see if we can get any views down here. And this is a canoe portage route. So there's people here with a canoe. Okay, I've kind of found myself up in a tree. God knows if I'll be able to get down without help. Arnie tried to walk over to the falls to see if he could see it from that angle. So I'll see what he says. He's on his way back there.
So that's where we were a few minutes ago. Most people don't come down this far. Yep, it's a nice picture. Well worth the visit. Ask Lynn where it was, I'm not sure. But it's a fantastic place to be. And they say right now it's a dry time. They say when it's weather, it's way more water going through here. When it's weather, they say you won't be standing here.
Right now we've just made another pit stop as we head back to the cottage at Marsh's Falls Nature Reserve, because we hear there's another little water feature here. So we're gonna walk down and have a look. The temperature is dropping very, very quickly right now as evening starts to set in. We definitely wish we brought our jackets with us, but it's brisk. It makes you feel awesome. There's all little trails in here too. But we're not going to do a trail now. It is going to start to get dark. But since everything we've been doing today has to do with water, we thought we'd stop at another water area. And this one came up on Google Maps. So we thought we'd check it out. Looks like a nice little beaver pond there with a nice little bench. Arnie's gone this way, but I'm thinking I'm gonna go the other way and meet him. No, Arnie went the right way, I saw, and there's some more cool rapids down here. Yeah, maybe. Let's give her a try. People don't build little bridges like this for nothing. Again, look at the stream bed. Empty. Isn't that scary?
No one takes us there.
Can you see it there? Another nice little feature here. That was a piece of driftwood. Oh my goodness, this is nice. I thought it was just going to be this, but it's not just this. Isn't that a surprise? Today has been so full of surprises.
Another fantastic falls. I'm taking that's the old original bridge from 100 years ago, whatever. See, we're right across there. But that is the brand new bridge. But nice spot. Lynn's gonna show up right there someday.
feature. Is it really smooth?
Yep. Look at a baby bump.
Well, I hope you enjoyed your time with us at all the water parks that we went to on this video. Not your typical water park that you imagine. And I'm doing the final segment here a few days later. And as you can see, I'm not a smoker or a vapor, but the temperature here in Dorset is 2 degrees this morning. So it's a little chilly. But as you can tell, we don't see a lot of waterfalls and rapids around our place, so we were pretty excited about this day's adventures, and I hope you were too. Thanks for joining us. See you in the next one. Bye for now.